reaaly here, and welcome to day 5 of the Diamond Fist versus the OU tier. Cannot wait to get into it, and without further ado, let the battles commence. This matchup here looks to be a Sun teamish, and we have Gamora, Aramola, Ursaluna, Torkoal, Scream Tile and Rolling Moon. Massive threats. Definitely the Rolling Moon. Definitely the Gamora. And definitely the Ursaluna if we let that go a bit out of control. So as normal, I'm going to lead off with Kakashi predicting the Gamora. No, it is the Torkoal. We'll just go for False Switch here. Into maybe Goku here. As I was predicting the Stealth Rocks. No, they are the eruption set. Oh, that's deadly. That is very deadly. So I'll just go for knockoff here. Unfortunately, I would probably have to let Goku go down. Get rid of their Soul Fest. Very interesting. So it's a Soul Fest set. But this is very unique. Which is so cool. So I'll go into maybe Ellie here. Go for the Earthquake, or go for the Stealth Fox. Go for the Stealth Fox. Just need to go for Earthquake here, as they do just go out into Screen Tail. We'll go for the Stealth Fox to really pressure that Torkoal in, as they set up the Reflect. So this is very scary, but there is only one turn of Sun left. So we could go into JoJo here, as they opt to go for Trick Room. Is this a Trick Room team? That's so cool. I didn't even consider that. That's awesome. Just gonna go for the knockoff here, probably on the Switch, and probably into Ursaluna. So we do have as they go for the Wish, we get rid of the Light Cry, which is fantastic for us. We'll just go for the close combat now, as the Torkoal does get switched into. Go for the close combat. It will not kill, but we hopefully, oh no, Eruption still go do a lot of damage. So we could go into Kakashi here. I think that's the play, as they will opt to go for the Rapid Spin, which is completely fine. We can just go for the False Switch, as they will kill us with Eruption, but now we do outspeed. We can bring in Zero. Go for the Calm Mind here. And this could be throwing a bit, especially if they just stayed and go for... No, they went for the Weather Ball, which is very lucky. And we can now just go for the Shadow Ball and get some massive damage off. And what's actually really good here, I don't think they have super good switch-ins, as they go into Aramola, which seems to be a Soul Fest maybe. And we do get a lot of damage off as they set up the light screen, which does make sense. We'll just go for another Moon Blast. Definitely want to bring Ellie back in at some point. So basically, we're at a position where I think, again, we might have to rely on JoJo, as they will just go into the Gamora. We can just go for the Shadow Ball, see what they want to do, just get some a lot of pressure off on the opponent. As they just opt to go for the Toxic, we can just go for Encore here, which will definitely lock them. Oh no, they went for Protect. So we'll just go for Shadow Ball again one more time. I could see them bring in Ursaluna, and we'll have to find out if the Aramola is also Light Screens. I mean also Light Clay. As they will go for the Substitute, which is quite scary. So Spiky Shield, Substitute, Protect. I'm just going to go into JoJo here. I'm just going to Telesteel Swords Dance. As they will go. Oh, it's corrosion. Oh, that's so cool. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about the corrosion set. Wow. Yeah, I think this is such a unique team. As they will go for Spiker Shield, and yeah, unfortunately, I think we have lost this game. But very, very unique team. Oh, that's so, oh. As we do get the Aqua Step up, they'll most likely go for Spiker Shield again. They do, which is completely fine. We get at least 2 KOs with JoJo here. But definitely won't be enough. In fact, I'd rather go for the close combat here in case they want to go into Almoa and save the Gamora. They definitely have to rely on Scar a bit late game here. As they do go into Almoa, so we do make that prediction, get the KO. And yeah, we can KO one more member. As they will go into Roaring Moon. I'm going with Aqua Step here, predicting. No, they do outspeed us, so they are Choice Scarf. As they would now go into Screen Tail, so we've seen Reflect with Trick Room, Wish. So I will go to Scar here, go for a couple of Iron defenses. Really try to put pressure onto the opponent. As they will just go for the Trick Room again, which does make perfect sense, and the last move is Encore. So this does force us to switch out here, but at least we know all Scream Tail's moves, so Scream Tail can't do any damage to us, which is very handy to know. As we will bring out Ellie, as they will just go for the Wish. We will just go for the Earthquake. As they do have to stay in, go for the Reflect. We can just now go for the Stealth Fox and wear down the Trick Room. I think is the best bet. So the Stealth Fox, yep, as they go for Wish again, we will just go for Earthquake. Because I do not want the Torkoal coming in freely, I do not want the Gamora coming in freely. But yeah, this is such a cool team. We still can win this. It's gonna be hard, but we still can. As we now will just go back into Scar. Most likely go set up a Wish again, as they do bring out Gamora, which does make sense. Definitely have to probably go back into Ellie here and let Ellie get toxic, as the Teller goes toxic, so we force the Teller out, which is really good for us. That means we can also crunch later. As they do opt to go for the Spiky Shield, we can just stay in an Earthquake. They don't really have any great switch-ins to Earthquake. It's a shame that we are the more defensive set, as they will outspeed, go for Substitute. So is a Trick Room just there for the Torkoal specifically, and the Ursa Luna? As they will keep going for Spiky Shield, and eventually it gets worn down. I think this could just be GG from here. But I want to get the Gamora weak enough for where we don't let it behind a sub. Then we can go for the crunch. And then we can see what we can do from there. Because we can set up one Iron defense. As they will opt to go into Screen Tail now. Which does completely make sense. So we can go off for another Earthquake. And then, yeah. So the issue here is that we can now go for Iron defense, but then we'd be locked into it. So we definitely need to go for Heavy Slam here, but then they can go into Torkoal. So this does look to be GG. Very unique team now. I love the unique idea. As they do survive on 10 and go for the Wish. But this is our last 10 at Encore now. So I think that was a bit of a mistake on their end, right? No, it's not, and they will be able to kill us up with the Eruption. The Eruption does not kill us, but definitely definitely the next one will. We can now just go for body press, and yeah, that's GG. Did not expect the Gamora to be the corrosion set. And let's go into the next one. The next team here looks like we're against a stall team with Alamora, Blissey, Dondozo, Quagsire, Suing Guga, and Clefable. Yeah, this is going to be very hard for us to break. Jojo can definitely break later on, but we definitely get rid of Dondozo first, so it's going to be a tall order. I'm just going to lead off with Goku here, predicting either the Clefable or the Quagsire to get a nice knockoff. But we can just go for the poison jab here, do a lot of damage and get the poison, which is awesome. And they will give us the sticky barb, which does hurt us quite a bit. But we still have Drain Punch and we get another poison, which is fantastic for us. We'll just go for the knockoff here on the heavy duty boots, and they will go for the wish. They're definitely going to go for the protect here, so we can go for the Stealth Fox, as they will opt to go for another wish. We will just Earthquake, as they do have the Scald, and we do take it really well, and we get some leftovers recovery. And yeah, we're in a very good spot at the moment. Just go into Kakashi here, as they do opt to go for another wish. We can just go for the Volt Switch, as they do want to just go for the protect. Go for the close combat, get some nice damage off, as they will go for the flip turn. Back into the Clefable. We can just Iron Head here, as they will opt to go back into flip and turn. But we are pulling a lot of damage off. We can now just go for the Volt Switch, as they most likely go for Scald again. Definitely want to keep Goku around for the Dondozo. So just go into Scar here. I think Scar's not that valuable for against this team, as they will just opt to go for the flip turn. And there's the Dondozo. So I will go for body press here, as they will opt to go for Waterfall. Any bits of damage can really help late game with Gogo. So just keep getting this Dondozo wore down a bit. Probably West Sleep Talk, if I have to guess. But yeah, we are getting this thing incredibly low. Well, you actually might win this 1v1. Yep, as they do reveal to be West. So we'll just go for more iron defenses here, as they do get the other Waterfall off. But getting decent damage all round on this Mon, and the last move is body press, which is handy to know. So we will just go into Goku here, go for the knockoff again. As they will go back into the Clefable. We get rid of their leftovers. We can now just go for Poison Jab, as they will just go into Flip and Turn. But yeah, Flip and Turn's a bit too low at the moment. We can just go for the Brain Punch, get the KO on the Flip and Turn, which is fantastic for us. As the Quagsire does come out, we will just go for knockoff here, get rid of whatever item, which is another heavy duty boots. They do get the KO on us here, but we can now go into Ellie, go for the Earthquake. They have to bring in Dondozo. And yeah, we're in a really good spot here. So we can just go for Earthquake again, as they will probably go for West. No, they do not go for West. They will definitely go for it next turn. Yeah, which does make perfect sense, as they will Sleep Talk into Body Press, which is completely fine. We can probably just go into Kakashi here, take any hit necessary, as it is the Waterfall. We can now just go for the Volt Switch, get some nice damage off, go into Jojo, as they will wake up, go for the Sleep Talk. We can just go for the knockoff here, as they do have the heavy duty boots. And we can just close combat, because if they are unaware, they go ignore our defensive boost as well, defensive decrease. As they luckily do get the body slam off there. Just go for close combat again. As they will go for the body press. Again, they get the body press again, which is a bit unfortunate. So I definitely need to save this one, because this is our late game sweeper. So I'll go back into Kakashi, as they will go for rest. We will just go for Volt Switch here, into the Iron Head. Especially if we can stop Quagsire getting any recovery in case it's not unaware. But we do a lot of damage. And Don Zozo will, and we do get the flinch right there, which is what we needed. As the Syrian Guga will now come in. Is it Gooey? No. We can just go for close combat, as we do force the tower into tower water. And they do go for the body press. They don't quite get the KO. We can now just go for Volt Switch. We can just go into Ellie here, as they do opt to go for the Dragon Tail back into Kakashi. We can now just go for close combat. Get Guga very, very low. And then we can now just go into Zero and just go for the Carmine. They will go into the Blissey, which does make sense. Completely forgetting about Blissey. And we will get some chip damage off on the Blissey, and then we can just go into Go-Go. Go for the Sword Stance. And go for the close combat, as they do looks like it is unaware. They will get Waterfall off this time. We can just go for another close combat, but I think this is just game here unless we get a quit. If we get a quit, we win from this position. So yeah, it looks like this team's biggest weakness is definitely Stall team at the moment. Definitely unaware Pokemon. Massive weakness to the team. I might need to replace Shadow Ball back with Psyshock to deal with Blissey's. Because again, if we had Psyshock, we'd be able to break this team up with Zero. Because we do not have Psyshock. Yeah, so we'll definitely go replace probably after this match. Go replace Shadow Ball with Psyshock again. As we're waiting for see what our opponent wants to do here. Because yeah, if Jojo just gets one KO, we do just win from this position. And we do not get the quit. They do wake up and they definitely go for the West again. Yeah, I think it is just GG from here. So let's go into the next game. Our next matchup here, we have Sandy Shocks, Arachnid, Excadrill, Galarian Zapdos, Raging Bolt, and Rillaboom. Massive threats I can definitely see here being Sandy Shocks. Could definitely see the Excadrill being one, and definitely the Raging Bolt too. I think they're going to lead off with Arachnid, would be my guess. So I'm going to lead off with Goku. Go for the Poison Jab. Do we get the Poison? No, we do not. Just go for the Poison Jab again. As they reveal to be Citrus Belly. They go for a Liquidation. Does a lot of damage to us, but definitely will not kill us from this range. And we can get the KO. And they do not have any Rapid Spin blockers, so Great Tusk does look great here. As they do bring in Excadrill, which was a very, very good move. So just go into Ellie here. Ellie can definitely take any Earthquakes, even at +2 if they do predict the switch and go for the Sword Stance. Or they might just go straight for the Earthquake. They do just go straight for the Earthquake. We are nice and defensive. We can now get the Rapid Spin off. And we could force a Ghost Tower here if the Excadrill is Ghost. And hopefully we get our first win this match. Hopefully. And we do get the rapid spin-off, which is really good. Zero does look very good late game here. So I will just go back into Goku. I think we'll go for the Wood Hammer. That does a lot of damage to us. And this does well beam our speed. If the max speed, definitely. Even if the min speed. No, if they're not, if they're no speed investment, we do outspeed. So it all depends. As they will just go back into a Whack and Lid, we get the Drain Punch off, get more and more recovery, which is very good for us. This will get the KO and we're back on the green. Awesome. So no sticky webs, which is so good for us. As they will now bring in a massive threat, which definitely is the Galarian Zapdos, yeah. We could Telesteel this Mon, but I think best go to Kakashi for now. They could predict this, and they go for the bulk up, going straight for the false switch. As they will just KO with a close combat. But we can just go into Zero here, and just go for the Moonblast, and get the KO hopefully. If not, they could switch into Electric Drill. They do Telefly, which does make sense, and unfortunately we do get the Defiant boost onto them. So we'll just go Telesteel here, go for the Ice Spinner. As they do go for the Acrobatics, we do take it. Do we get the KO? We do. Awesome, massive threat out the way. As they would now go into Sandy Shocks, which does make sense. I'll just go for the Earthquake here, as they do KO us. We can now just go into Zamazenta though, go for the Iron D press. We can take any one hit, Iron defense, and then we should be in a very good spot. As they will opt to go for the Soul Switch into Raging Bolt, which does make sense. We can just go for the Body Press here, as they will go for the Thunderbolt. Yeah, I think the best play to... we're in a very tough spot at the moment. So we will go for the Body Press again, as they will KO us with Thunderclap. We can go into Goku here. I'm going to go for the Bulk Up, predicting the Thunderclap. Yeah. And then go straight for the Drain Punch. We do take it. We do get some recovery back. With our defenses also being up is fantastic, as they will now go unfortunately into Sandy Shocks and get the KO from here. We can go for the Aqua Step here, as they do opt to Volt Switch out, and yeah, it's GG from here. Unfortunately, that's GG. Very close indeed. Don't know what I could have done better there, and let's go into the next one. Next matchup here, we have Ogerpon, Moltres, Gliscor, Iron Crown, Darkrai, and Dragonite. Mass Threats, Dragonite, Iron Crown. Honestly, they all are massive threats here. I think they're going to lead off with the Gliscor. So I'm going to lead off with Jojo. And then we can get the knockoff off, as they lead with Iron Crown. Which does make sense. We can just go into Kakashi here, as they do opt to go for the Psychic. I will go on the Stone Edge. Go for Stone Edge. And hopefully we get the hit. We do, and we get the KO. Awesome. Nice prediction there. Most likely Glasgow's coming out now, yep. They are most likely Toxic. So I will go into the Kogo here, maybe? Or Ellie. I think I'll go into Ellie, as they are probably Swords. Is it Swords and Acrobatics? We go for the Stealth Fox here, see what they will want to do. They do just go for the Earthquake. We can now just get off the Ice Spinner, as they reveal a knockoff. So the Swords Dance, Earthquake knockoff. Don't know what the last one could be. Facade, most probably Facade. As we do force a switch out into the Iron Crown. Just go back into Kakashi here, as they will go for another Psychic. We can just go for close combat here, but another Psychic will KO us from that range. We could go into Go-Go now. Go for the Telesteel Aqua Step. Yep, they do get a Psychic off, which is completely fine. We'll get the Aqua Step off. And then we're going to go for the Sword Stance, predicting the Ogerpon. Because there's no way they would let Go get a KO willingly. Yep, so they do go into Ogerpon. We do predict that, go for the Sword Stance, and this is going to put so much pressure on the opponent now. We will get the KO. Dragonite needs to come out here, as Dragonite does. We just go for the close combat, as they do not tell her, go for the Earthquake. We can now just go into Scar, go for the Iron Defense, and yeah, we should win from here. As they do go into Darkrai, we can just go for the Body Press and their Heavy Duty Boots. As they do Telepoison, and we get the quit very luckily, as they go for the Nasty Plot. We will get the KO on the Darkrai. And yeah, I think this is GG from here. But yeah, very good with Go-Go there, predicting the switch into the Ogerpon. Just really pressing out the team. We can just go for Body Press from here. Get the KO on the Iron Crown. And yeah, that's GG. So really rough games today. Really rough games. But hopefully tomorrow will definitely be better. Probably need to make a bit of moveset changes on the team. And I'll see you at the MVP screen. Back on the MVP screen, and today's MVP is Go-Go with 23 KOs. The other members are slowly catching up, especially Scar and Goku are catching up slowly but surely. Unfortunately, didn't get that many KOs today. We had a really bad matchup with the Store team, and that's nice surprise factor on the Trick Room team with the combination of Encore 2. Just really threw me really off guard, and there was just no way for us to break that team without the Screen Tail coming in, and the surprise factor as well of the Gamora being the corrosive Gamora set. I completely slipped my mind that Gamora even gets the corrosive ability. So yeah, definitely need to look probably into another special attacker in the team. I could change Kakashi to be more special attack oriented instead of physical. I think that will really help in the long run against Store teams, and also having Side Shock on 0, because having 5 physical mons and 1 special mon just really means that they've got a combination of defensive and one special defensive role. It's very hard for us to break a team. So yeah, I'll definitely update you on that tomorrow. But with all that said, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe. Hopefully we do better tomorrow, and most importantly, enjoy the rest of your day.